Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again, and my headset just got unplugged. So today what we're going to go ahead and do is talk about a new character that I've kind of designed, very similar to the Fire Nova Mine guy I showed you guys kind of like on day one. Pretty much just utilizing a different skill and a little bit of a different tree outline. So the character I'm going to be showing you guys today is kind of like a low-level play, just to show you how the character feels of Vortex Mines. Now, Vortex is a really interesting skill. You can see it right here. What it is it basically has a PV AoE explosion off of your character or off of a Frostbolt if you were to use Frostbolt. And then it creates like a vortex, which I believe chills targets that enter it. Now, it's unique because even like Whispering Ice, you could go things like Avatar of Fire or even, you know, Cold to Fire, or if there's any way of converting Cold to Lightning, I don't think there is. Actually, Call the Brotherhood, I think, does that, or Lightning to Cold. Regardless, though, even if you switch the damage element type, it will still keep its slow component. Like Whispering Ice will still keep its chill of the chilled ground. I think it keeps the chill. It either has a chill or a slow. I keep forgetting. So I want to go ahead and kind of demonstrate for you guys a little bit of what it looks like. So this is my character with 10 mines right now. That's what it would look like. I do get an additional 20% increased AoE on top of what I have now. So this obviously would give me AoE for planting it on the floor. And then I get 10% from Templar here. So boom, and then a quality Vortex would be additional AoE. And if I use an Ink AoE gem, it would be higher as well. Now this character outline gets 208% life. And I'll go through the outline in a minute, but I'm just going to show you guys a quick, this is not merciless at all, this is Cruel Dried Lake. I just want to show you guys kind of how the character feels and plays out. Now I'm using a 4-link Realm Ender. I'll be switching to a 5-link plus 2 staff soon. And I've just got Remote Mine, Minefield, Vortex, and Controlled Destruction. My 5th link is probably going to be Elemental Focus, but then I would lose my Freeze, so I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do there. And I haven't decided if I'm going crit or not with my guy yet. You'll see I'm going to take quite a bit of damage here because I don't have any curses set up. Typically when you play a mine build, it's really important to set up at least Blasphemy Temp Chains. Ideally Blasphemy Enfeeble Temp, because you're running in kind of suicidal to lay mines to, you know, to detonate them. So that's definitely one thing to take into consideration. Well, looks like loot filters got fucked up from another update. It's pretty decent for right now. Like I said, single target's alright. It's got to work on, but you know, I'm using a +3 4-link, but I think the damage is gonna be fine when I get all my scaling later on in the game. And if it doesn't work, I can always go crit, or I can scale curse effectiveness. There's quite a few number of options I have to play around with, but I can't really decide that until I actually play the character. Right now, I would just like to get more AoE, which I am working towards. Now, this type of Vortex build is not meant to scale the damage over time. That's probably that's a completely different build actually from what I'm playing right now. You could still make it work. I know a lot of people do. I think damage over time trappers, although they did get hit with the damage over time nerf on traps, so I'm not exactly sure how strong it is. I'm sure it's still fine though. Now, the Black Hole MTX is pretty much going to make everything, like, unplayable when you actually get AoE scaling, so I would kind of advise against getting this MTX. I'm sure they're going to work on it in the near future, but you literally can't see anything, unfortunately. I need a better mana flask. The damage is pretty decent. Again, I know it's in a +3 right now, but you know, getting an extra multiplier is pretty huge, like Elemental Focus. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use it and just say fuck it to freeze. Actually, I think chill is more than enough because I'm not gonna freeze any bosses anyway. Yeah, this would be beautiful with temp, actually. My only issue with going temp is I don't want to have to rely on it so much, and then I get into, like, a Curse Immune pack, for example, unless I have to use Cosper's Will, but I kind of wanted to use, like, a Lightning Coil or something. I don't even think Lightning Coils are that expensive this season. I could totally be wrong, though. I might be thinking of Standard League. Yeah, we'll see what our budget allows us to do. Alright, so that's kind of a demonstration of how it's going to play out. You could get much quicker clear speed too if you could basically use a one-hander and go shield charge, but that's not something to really worry about at level 53, for example. And this is the staff I have crafted waiting for me. So it's got 50% spell damage, which pretty much knocks out the 50% elemental damage here. It's +2 instead of +3, however, it also has the 8 to 15 cold dispels, which isn't really anything to argue. It makes me flame dash quicker because of the cast speed. So I'm basically trading out a +1 gem. A +1 gem for a, like a 40% multiplier, which is totally worth it. Okay, so as for the skill tree with what I'm doing currently, my next ascendancy is going to be Demolition Specialist. We just picked up Bomb Specialist. Demolition Specialist is going to give me mine laying speed, which is arguably just damage for single target if you need to, you know, place and detonate, etc. Then you have 40% increased damage if you detonated a mine recently, so just damage. 20% chance when placing a mine to place an additional mine, which is very, very good. Just in general, that's very good. And the 100% increased mine arming speed is also very strong. Arming speed is basically the delay between the mine being created and you actually being able to detonate it, which is, again, like I said, extremely important. And then last up, we're probably going to grab Explosive Expert, which is just 10% cold pen. Nothing really too special there. I don't really think anything matters at all. I would basically just get elemental damage and elemental damage here. For the tree, I decided to come through, grab Saboteur. I went and grabbed Clever Construction, High Explosives, then Volatile Mines. Came across Blast Radius. I have to get the life right here for 3 points. Cruel Preparation came down. I don't really like Elemental Overload. This is the only reason why I'm thinking of going crit, is like basically just dropping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I have power charges here, power charges here. I can swap these 3 for these 3, connect up 1 point here, grab Doomcast. And then that's really all the crit that I would get. Oh, well, no, I mean, the other thing is I could come from up here like this and grab Serpent Stance, because I still want to use a staff if I can. So I'm not really too sure. I'm trying not to blow too much currency in this guy because I burnt God knows how much currency into my last character, and that kind of ruined, like, all my currency. But that's pretty much the outline of the character. So like I was saying earlier, let me bring up this other tab right here for you guys. So this is just a simple leveling outline that I have right now. It's at 110 with 208% life, which is pretty solid for a a mine character. I don't know how this damage would go. I would assume with Elemental Overload, you're gonna be fine to do most things. Again, I think crit is the better variant. I'm still not 100% sure how I would make it as a crit character. But this is kind of an outline, like I said, for you guys. So I can have this build, and I'll put this in the description for you guys down below. Oaks, or I guess bandits would be obviously oak if you're doing life, nothing if you're doing nothing, so I guess kill all and cruel. And then merciless is if you're going crit, grab a power charge. If not, you would kill them all. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, I'm visiting my parents sometime at the end of September. Dates keep fluctuating, so I'm not exactly sure. So you won't see me for 3 days, probably on stream either. If I can stream, I'll try to stream like RuneScape or something, because there's going to be only so much shit I can stream from back at home on like a laptop. Remember, I will be checking out, what is it called? Battle Battle Rate's kind of like a battle arena, not like MOBA style, even though MOBA is the battle arena. But just check it out if you guys want to get a sneak peek. It's pure EP and PvP. So check that out if you're interested anyway. But I'm gonna see you guys all later. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed yourself, and I will have this all dropped for you guys in the description. Have a wonderful time, boys.